I like to talk about transformational leadership, but underneath that transformational leadership is servant leadership. And that's so important today because when you think about servant leadership, you think about serving others to achieve your goals and to do it together, not by yourself. You know, I used to play a game as a kid. We called it King of the Hill. And the objective of the game was to get to the top and knock everybody else off. And once you get to the top, raise your hand in victory and beat your chest. Today in leadership, what is important today is that there's a diversity and creativity of all people bringing various components of experiences that allows us all to learn and to grow. So the great leaders understand that underneath the layers of everybody, there is something within each and every one of us that contributes and that adds value. So leadership is about growing together, arriving together in a victorious way of creative minds and collective minds coming together, and you're going to go further, you're going to have that much more of an impact. So you can lead folks, whether you know it or not. It's just a matter of what is the why that you want people to follow you. And when it's a compelling reason and it makes sense and people can trust you, you'll find that you can accumulate followers, because everybody wants to be a part of something that's going somewhere, that's going to achieve something, and it's going to be something of positive. So that's the key. We all have the ability, in my opinion, to lead. It's just a matter of how effectively are we doing it and what changes are we going to make for the betterment of everybody, not just for one person. When we fail or when something happens, it's a pause. And I like with one of my mentors, John Maxwell, has said, he says, you know, you either learn and live, or you live and learn. And you know, there's a difference there, because when you learn and live, you reflect on the failure or the mistakes, and you examine what you could do better, and you become wiser, and you ask folks who have experience, you ask them questions and you learn from them. And so that way you're able to come out of that state of failing, but failing forward and growing from the experience. On the other side of that, when you're just living and learning, then it's like I'm just going along and I make a mistake here, I get a bump on the head here, I get a hickey here and a scratch there. And sometimes you just throw in the towel and say, that's enough, I tried it, I've wasted all of my time, I've wasted my money. But the fact is that the times that we have difficulties, the times that we fall down, is the time to reflect and learn and live. And someone said it to me this way. They said, it's not the mistakes that people will remember, but it's how we've overcome those mistakes is what they will remember. And so I've learned to fail forward. I've got a lot of failing in my life and career, but I've gotten wiser, not bitter, not down, but I've gotten better. You know, I think about baseball, you've got the starting pitcher. Nowadays, we just want you to go 6 innings. And then we've got a 7th inning guy, we've got an 8th inning guy, and we've got the 9th inning closer. Well, they have identified the plan as to how and what it is that they're going to do. So the players, they know that it's the 7th inning, that person, hey, I better start mentally getting prepared. I've got to start getting ready to warm up. All right, the 8th inning person, they start the 9th. And at the end of the game, everyone has made a contribution to the game in itself.